Good morning. How's everybody doing? Turn to the person next to you, give them a high five and say, good morning, sunshine. All right. So there's a lot to talk about, and what I'm going to focus on today, by the way, we're launching a software internationally sometime next week. We're doing just the last minute glitches. What it does is, as the search engine optimization that we do for our clients, we need to do spell check on our website, on the back end. And on websites like Blur's, which has hundreds of pages, it can become a difficult task, yes? So the software does that on the background. Anyway, so here's what I'm focused on. 3 massive mistakes that a lot of entrepreneurs make. Number 1 is what they do is some people get inquiries. The guy calls and says, hey, I wanted to ask about this service or product that you offer. And then the transaction stops right there. There's no follow-up. There's no nurturing. Nothing happens. Then you lose that client. And the money is always in follow-up. What's the word, please? Follow-up. Follow-up, yes. So what we usually do is with, say, Blur's website, once somebody inquires or asks about service they're looking for, we put them in our newsletter list. So every month they get a newsletter about what we do. Does that make sense? Yes. Okay. The second one is people stop nurturing their list or their clients. By the way, we call that nurturing, right? After they're done with the transaction. They don't ask for more business. They don't ask for referrals. The guy comes in and it's a one-off. And you can easily, very easily double the value of your list if you're actually creating a list by sending them a monthly value package or somewhat of a newsletter. Imagine on your Facebook or on your LinkedIn, you have, say, 5 realtors, right? And there is only one of them that puts out a weekly blog or article about what they do. When it's time to choose a realtor, who are you likely to contact? The guy that's in front of your eyes, the guy that establishes the credibility and the trust that says, I know what I'm talking about. A lot of people don't even care about providing some sort of value or education about what they do, but how to find the best condo down in Southwest area, Calgary. Now, when it's time to do that, you're going to call that guy because it's easier because the trust is already established. Yes? Good or good? Yes. Good. Another one that a lot of people don't do is to track their conversions, track their phone calls and see what happens on the phone, especially the guys that have a front staff or they have somebody in charge of their phone. Do you listen to the call to see if they're actually turning people to, are they converting sales or are they turning business away? You could do that by just recording the calls, which you have a software that easily does that. At the end of the month, we will send you a report that says you got 5 calls from Facebook, 10 calls from Google AdWords, and like say 5 calls from your website. You know exactly what's working, what's not, and then you can listen to the calls and say, hey Stephanie, or hey John, by the way, you can improve here in this area. You said this, but you could have said that to make this a better conversation, to make this a sale. Does that make sense? No. Right? Am I on the right track? Yeah. Good. So it's all about the follow-up. Putting people on a list, creating a list, and consistently nurture that list. You could do that by sending a newsletter. You could set up seminars. You could set up webinars. You could post your educational, valuable information on your social media, on your Facebook. Then when people like it, is that 1 minute? Okay. When people like it, it shares that post, say about insurance. If I like Joanne's post on my Facebook, it tells the 500 people on my friends list that I like it. Is that easy promotion? And it's pretty much free. You don't have to do much for that. Like sometimes Ken, I know, puts out information about the mortgage interest rate going down or going up or some valuable information. So when it comes to mortgage, you'll call him up when it's time. That's it for me. So a good referral would be somebody that has a list or would be liking to create consistency in their sales. Because a lot of businesses that, and say is that time? Somebody that wants to grow their business. Mostafa Hosseini Marketing. Thank you.